Good morning, students. Today we'll see the next part in our second module of IBFS, that is RTGS, NEFT, EFT, ECS of banking system. So these are the various kind of payment systems involved in the banking activities. Those are RTGS, NEFT, EFT, ECS in the different banking system. So there were, if you see, in the traditional days, the customers used to stand in a queue for the purpose of check and for taking for withdrawal of money, for depositing the money. So the cashier used to give them a token. So lot of wastage of time used to happen. But right now, due to these technological changes, due to EFT, RTGS, NEFT, these all technological changes have solved the problem of these all traditional days. Now easily you can either pass your check, you can convert your check into cash, or you can do encashment of your check very easily, transfer of funds, payment of your services. It has become very easy due to these all electronic payment systems. So the first important electronic payment is done by electronic fund transfer, EFT. It is a method in transferred from one bank to another bank account in without the paper check and without the paper money. Neither check is given nor physically money has been transferred, right? The money has been transferred nor the check has been given. Without that, the money can be transferred. The transaction is done at a bank ATM or using a credit card or a debit card. In RBI EFT system, you authorize the bank to transfer money from your bank account to another bank account. This is called as beneficiary account, right? Another account to whom you want to transfer the funds, it is called as beneficiary account. This facility is restricted only to 15 RBI defined cities such as Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, etc. To some 15 cities, EFT has been restricted. Now RBI remains intermediary here in these transactions. The paying bank and the beneficiary bank are the two banks. With that, the customer who is doing it is the person who is transferring funds. One customer will be receiving the funds, and RBI is acting as the main authority, or it is acting as an intermediary between these all transactions. It is a middle between all these transactions. So maximum period of 4 days, it depends. If the server is busy or if there are more number of transactions have to be done, in that case it can take up to maximum 4 days, right, to complete your transactions, maximum 4 days. And here, depending upon the time at which EFT instructions are given and the city in which beneficiary account is located, the different type of services are being charged. The second type is National Electronic Fund Transfer. So it is NEFT. This is better version of RBI EFT system. So in EFT, there is a limit in location. Location, it is limited, as we told that it is limited to some cities. Whereas NEFT, there is no geographical location problem and only requires both the to be NEFT and NEFT system. Both the banks in which you are doing your NEFT, both the banks should have NEFT enabled system. Under this NEFT, the transfer takes place either on the same day. It can take immediately on the same day, or it may take on the next day. Depending on the time of instruction given, NEFT is on the net settlement basis, and NEFT involves 4 settlement cycle at a day: 9:30 am, 10:30 am, 12 pm and 4 pm. Thus, if a customer has given an instruction to its bank to transfer money through NEFT to another bank in morning hours, money would be transferred on the same day in the morning, money would be transferred the same day, but the instruction is given later during the day, money would be transferred next day. So this is where we have following 4 important cycles. The bank should be enabled with NEFT facility, and you can transfer your funds easily. Next is real-time gross settlement. So this real-time gross settlement is instantaneous funds transfer system where the money is transferred on real-time basis, right? And it happens in a real-time mode. Within this system, you can transfer money to other bank's account with maximum 2 hours. Means it is very fast. Compared to NEFT, within 2 hours you can transfer. In this system, there is a limit that you have to transfer money only above rupees 1 lakh, and for money below rupees 1 lakh, transaction banks are interested to offer NEFT facilities. So if the money is above 1 lakh rupees, then your bank can give you a permission to transfer funds by Rtgs, right? Real-time gross settlement. If it is less than 1 lakh, they don't accept the transfer through Rtgs, right? Then this, because Rtgs is mainly used for high value clearance, so it is generally used for high value clearance. As of now, customers can use the Rtgs facility only up to 3 p.m. and interbank transactions are possible up to 5 p.m. which means from bank to bank, interbank, like other banks they do in between them, it is applicable up to 5 hours. For the customers, Rtgs facility is available up to 3 p.m. in the afternoon, right? Then comes the next is electronic clearance service. This system is used where mainly for the credit and debit of low value transactions. When the value is very low, whether it is credit or a debit, the value is low. In that case, electronic clearance services is used, which are in large of frequent transactions. Large number it is happening, but they are frequently it is happening. ECS can be divided into 2 types, ECS account and ECS credit, which takes place when money comes into your account. If you often obtain for monthly interest paying fixed deposit scheme, then your monthly interest are getting credited to your account by ECS credit instruction. So here there are 2 schemes, as we know. First is debiting, and second is after the money is deposited in your account, on your deposit interest will be credited to your same account, right? Interest will be credited. Then on your investments, your monthly salary credit, refunds from IPO, subscription, etc. Similarly, an ECS debit involves making utility bill payment directly from bank account, EMI payment on loans, undertaking investments, etc. So this is a service, in fact, where for payment of small debit and small credit, and where you are doing it frequently. Like Rtgs, NEFT, you are not doing it frequently. But for payment of small services, small amounts, whether it is a debit or credit facility, electronic services are being, clearance services are being used.